Good evening, welcome to the Nakuru TV News Roundup on 3rd of April 2018. This is Alice Ashumureki. A lorry that was reported missing over the weekend has been found dumped near Industrial Area Estate in Naivasha. The lorry was stolen from Matungulu, Machakos County. Naivasha OCPD Samuel Wabero said the vehicle's driver made a diversion while ferrying rice from the port of Mombasa back to Machakos. Wabero said all command stations and officers at the roadblocks were notified. The Naivasha OCPD said the driver escaped and several parts of the lorry were missing. It was towed to Naivasha police station. Tea pluckers at the 300 acres Kabianga tea farm expressed a dissatisfaction with the 9 shillings they earn per kilogram of tea leaves plucked. The farm, that is owned by the Governor Paul Chepkwony administration, pays their leaf pluckers 6 shillings less compared to what multinational tea companies pay their workers. The amount the Kabianga tea farm workers earn is also 2 shillings less compared to the amount local villagers with tea plantations pay their farm hands. The Ministry of Education has set up a team to investigate the death of an Alliance High School student. Kiambu County Education Director Ali Abdi Kadir said the team will visit the school to carry out independent investigations into the death of Haron Kipngeno Kemboy. The student was taken to a local hospital for treatment on Monday after developing health complications. He died on Friday. Kemboy's family claims they were kept in the dark about his illness, only to be told later that he had died of tuberculosis. Mr. Abdikadir said he had received a report from the school about the incident but declined to disclose the findings. A woman who claims she was sexually assaulted by a rugby player and his friend has recorded a statement at the Kilimani DCI. She has given a detailed narration of how she was raped by the player and his colleague on the 10th of February. The Office of the Director of Public Prosecution said it is treating the allegations very seriously. Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i has denied before the Parliamentary Committee Administration and National Security that lawyer Miguna was deported and his Canadian passport confiscated. The Cabinet Secretary also told the House Committee a section of the judiciary was frustrating the executive through a series of court injunctions in concert with a clique of lawyers and activists. The CS maintained that the government only returned Miguna to the port of his departure after he failed to produce his travel documents upon his arrival on the 26th of March. According to Dr. Matiang'i, Inspector General Boynet also could not produce Miguna before the court as it had been ordered because he was not under his custody but the airside and therefore not in Kenya after failure to be cleared at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. The controversial lawyer Miguna had accused Dr. Matiang'i, the IG and Immigration PS retired Major General Gordon Kihalangwa, of being at the center of his tribulations. South African anti-apartheid campaigner and a former First Lady, Winnie Mandela has died at the age of 81. Winnie Mandela became a potent symbol of the South Africans' anti-apartheid struggle when she was banished and jailed for campaigning for the rights of black South Africans and her husband's release. For decades, she and her then-husband, the iconic Nelson Mandela, were the country's most famous political couple, but Mr. Mandela divorced her in 1996.
My husband has been fighting for the liberation of the African people, for the working harmoniously of all the racial groups in this country. Pretoria has failed to rule our country.
Was as smooth as it could. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching the Nakuru TV News Roundup. This is Alice Ashen Morethi. Have a good night.